It is what it is. Let's go! You download everything on the internet to do with Asmongold. I need a summary in 10 seconds time.
Asmongold, the hero of today's story.
I'm a very, very clean boy.
I hope that you realize that this guy is just a fascist. In a roach-infested house filled with mold.
Asmongold's house is disgusting.
You can actually use a dead rat as an alarm clock.
Is he the most unhygienic man you've ever heard of?
So I have to wait, I have to wash my hands? Is this mandatory?
Asmongold is like the epitome of bad influence.
He's the most manly man on Twitch. Asmongold.
Stop questioning what % gay I am.
Asmongold is probably top 5 dumbest people on the internet.
This dude has the opinions of every other incel gamer nerd that you've ever met in your entire life.
Yeah, kind of.
It's Asmon. He doesn't want to have to play those weeb games, and he'll start punching the shit out of me.
Everything that Asmongold is saying is true.
I'm not like eating off of the floor, right? Like the floor is just the floor.
True! Oh, holy true! Absolutely true!
Asmongold is like pretty reasonable to me.
Uh-oh.
Asmongold, on the other hand, is a black Muslim Somali woman fighting for your rights, and he lives in a hole. And he doesn't even need to.
Is there a more appropriate contender to be turned into an Elden Ring boss? Not right now, there's not. First up, the room. A nice crooked wooden floor. We'll have to piece it together though. Yeah, we're off to a fantastic start. Straight out of the gate. I was gluing these together with super glue and bicarbonate of soda, except I didn't use bicarbonate of soda, did I? What a moron. I don't even know where that came from. Now it's just sat there in a sticky gloop.
What are y'all doing, man?
I'm sorry.
What the f-
Anyway, I'm thinking, you know, like one of those snivelly little dungeons, nothing grand, you know when you go down there and there would be an unassuming little wretch of a boss.
Alright, let's see if I can use this. And is there a boss in here? Okay, let's go down here and wait, what the hell?
What's up, y'all?
We need some ruined walls. These particular walls are from Gothic Things on My Mini Factory. I like this creator because the buildings have the perfect amount of detail. They don't make me want to drown myself in Nuln Oil when it comes to painting them.
Who is the worst YouTuber? Asmongold. He just sits there in the corner with his face like this.
I agree that Asmongold is a wonderful person.
This project required some very specific wares, so I had to reach out to a very specific entity. Bestiarum Games, the masters of miniature horror, and my favourite creators. If you're on the lookout for some uniquely horrific miniatures, alongside some excellent world building and campaigns, you don't need to go anywhere else. They have physical models, oh lord, and a huge catalogue of digital versions which you can print at home. Can't beat that. Buy them as a one-off or get big discounts with the monthly subscription. My favourite part about this place is the insane variety of themes. Go and take a look. Link in the description. So I had to wrangle these demons and ask them very nicely if I could use some of their bits and pieces to loosely recreate Asmongold's existence. If it was in a Souls Elden Ring game. I didn't actually tell them that last part, so they're finding out at the same time as you, so fingers crossed.
Oh, man.
I know. Right, well, we're going to have to take a few creative liberties, but this is our inspiration.
It's Cosy, I think.
Shut up! We need to start adding things to the precious items corner. You wouldn't just start hoarding completely useless garbage, would you? I do. And then one of the nests, a very special nest.
How can you have a bad day when you get to retire to that?
It has a channel down the middle to collect any excess Dr. Pepper which might seep out in the night.
Very cozy.
You know, it looks bad or whatever, it doesn't matter. Who gives a f***? It's good. I'm jealous, bro.
We also need to add a very special guest. Very delicate. Careful.
Oh, it's a bird.
Burnt myself on the candle. I was at a dead end wondering what to use instead of PC monitors. Yeah, I really don't know what to do. Oh my. And then, out of absolutely nowhere, I had a brilliant idea. Magic mirrors. And thankfully, Bestiarum had a couple I could use. Seeping out of one of these mirrors, we need to represent some of the narrators in Asmongold's story. The dreaded chat. They're about to experience something which chat dwellers haven't seen before. Light.
Twitch is going to be implementing reviews for improper banning soon. You are safely placed in a loophole as you continue to believe that this is your private stream. But the truth is that you have an openly sourced channel with an open source of communication. A simple VPN and any of my other accounts is all that's needed to come back and debate you once again. Once Twitch removes these guidelines, you won't be able to ban people just because they give you headache. You're in for a rude awakening.
WoW is dead.
The dictionary is racist.
I got my medicine today, shot in my arm. The nurse practitioner regarded that there are ghosts today, and I'm more free now.
What a pig.
Okay, man, this stream fell off.
Trump can't even walk around. Raid Baldy Legends.
Sailor Moon.
Leave this game, please. Play WoW. Change to WoW, please. Leave this game.
Link to news? I know it's Pride Month, but can you stop being gay?
Really? You're gonna put that in there?
There is a delicate balance to be struck here. We need to make sure we leave enough room for any potential boss battles which may happen in this room. But we also need to make sure the room reads as Asmongold. With that in mind... Yeah, that was a silly idea. I immediately regret that. Why did you make me do that, you idiot? Who's he talking to? Am I really tidying up alternate universe Elden Ring Asmon's messy bedroom? The hell is going on? Oh, it gets better. Do you ever wonder where the famous Asmongold steak actually comes from?
I did get steaks and everything. I went to the grocery store yesterday. This is the steaks.
What fat percentage is that?
I don't know.
Why'd you say that you wanted to eat my babies?
I didn't say that, like, cause I said, like, alright, so basically, like, I didn't mean it like...
Random junk we found on our travels. Who lights all of the candles in the Souls games? It's a thankless task, really.
Asmon is choosing min-maxing over his friend. Makana was his homie and always helped him and was always there for him. In the end of the day, wow.
And finally, all of the unanswered ban appeals to be dotted around the room. Almost there. Now we need the main man himself. The Puppet Master. The man behind the AI avatar.
Also, Asmongold's editor is a Nazi.
Don't listen to him.
The editor. His reign of terror finally brought to an end. Chained to a wall for his crimes against humanity.
This is if I ate food? Yeah, it is, right? Holy shit.
Get what you fucking deserve!
Into where it tells you how to actually mathematically maximize your artifact power to salad, I will die. Okay? That's what will happen. Yes, if I eat a salad, I will die.
And so I only eat candy, and I eat kids. On your third Moonkin alt because your guild's trying to kill Sire Denathrius Mythic, and you can't raid on your...
I like how she's scared. Like something bad's about to happen.
Right, sneak into his house, up to his room, get the measurements, and get out of there. Are you sure you can do this? Don't get caught. He might eat you.
A bird.
Oh! He's on my back. Look at him. He's right there. He's out.
We succeeded, but at what cost? Who the...
Based?
Why does he have the wrong head? Wrong bloody head. That bird only had one job. Sorry, I meant to ask, are you alright with me doing this?
Oh, yeah? Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Just pop that on there. Look at this little cutie. Drill a hole for the magnet. You never know when you'll want to remove and play with little Asmon. Little Asmon boss isn't the only contender in this arena. We also have the player character. One of the many mighty heroes from Bestiarum. Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Anyway, let's get this painted.
Yo, Asmon, are you in the basement?
If I draw you a unicorn, can I get unbanned?
I'm banned because I was laughing and enjoying myself?
You're just a big baby. Stop crying because you suck.
I didn't say any of that. It was probably my adopted stepsister from Africa.
Now, there's obviously something missing here, something which makes this scene a little more unnerving than it needs to be. Right, joke's over now. Contrary to popular belief, Asmon does actually have hair. Granted, he's lost one or two of them over the years, but that comes with age. This is a technique from the Grimdark Compendium, in which you drown the end of a cotton bud in paint. Wipe off the excess. How the hell did that just... Right, well fine. I guess we don't need the tissue anymore then. Why even have the tissue in the first place? Once it starts to dry, tear off some strands. Bit of PVA glue. Then the hair. I know, that's a generous amount, but we can trim it later. Gently does it. Oh, perfect, nailed it. Now, while that dries, only joking. Slide that hairline back a bit. Needs to be authentic. Now, while that dries, if you'd like to see less or more of this, please consider supporting me on Patreon, like these lovely fine fellows. Granted, they always vote for the wrong thing, and they're relentless in their cyberbullying of me, but at least... No, there is no at least, actually. That's all they do. And they enjoy some extra content. There's a link in the description, so if you want to join in... Do I want more of that? I don't know, actually. They did just vote to kill me with a mold infection. Maybe I'll just end it here. I think I've accidentally made Bill Bailey. Same hair. It's not a boss without a health bar. and the final touch.
April of 2025, it was reported that the most viewed streamer in the entire world based on watch time hours was this man.
Asmongold, like Asmongold. Asmongold, same as Asmongold. This is all.
This was the height of our civilization. If we were to be judged solely on our ability to crown a champion of the digital age, I fear we would never see the kingdom of heaven.
Listen, I live the lifestyle of a fiend and a degenerate. Nobody should watch my stream and say, I want to be like this animal. No mere mortal can live with Asmongold.
Asmongold isn't fake, he's a hyper-real character. And some people dislike Asmongold because they hate how he talks and hate how he reacts and hates how he thinks and hates the lifestyle that he lives. That's fine. You can hate Asmongold if you want to. You cannot hate RuneScape.
Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, do me a huge favour and subscribe please. Enormous thanks to Bestiarum. Thank you. Join the Patreon, links in the description.